There we go, finally. Okay, my mouse is responding well, so that's good. Let's see, this guy hasn't joined the game yet, that's not good. He only plays Rapid. It's interesting. 600 Rapid games, and not a single game that isn't Rapid. Very interesting. I keep waffling on whether or not I actually want to stick with the con. Yeah, I don't really know this move. I think this is like... C4 now is really early, but just sort of trying to establish a Marazzi bind very quickly, I guess, is the idea. So... I'm guessing still knight c6 is the move. Let's do knight c6. I mean, that's at least a nice flexible move. He's sort of weak in this diagonal, so maybe I want to fianchetto this bishop, but then I have sort of the Swiss cheese pawns over here. So maybe not. What else is that bishop gonna do, is maybe the question. If I do that, I need to be really certain that he's not gonna be able to trade off the dark square bishops, because my dark squares become so weak. And I'm not so sure that I can guarantee that. I'm just gonna go queen c7 and see what he does. This hopefully will allow me to play knight f6 without fear of e5. But I'm not sure. Guess we'll see. Okay. Definitely trade those pawns. And now we've sort of transposed back into a con if I play a6. Marazzi bind variation, in which case I'm not sure that knight c6 was the correct move. If I decide to transpose back that way. So maybe I should do something else. Knight f6 still seems like an option. Bishop b4, bishop c5. Bishop c5 merits consideration, but I guess just bishop e3 from him looks pretty good. Let's just play knight f6. It looks like a normal way to continue. I guess if he takes my knight, I'll have an interesting choice. Okay, bishop e3 right away. Sometimes that's a mistake in the con. Although granted, we're not really in a con yet. But sometimes the bishop needs to stop this pin. So I'm fairly tempted to play the pin immediately. It looks good. It looks like it just maybe wins a pawn even. So let's do it. What's up, Marinda? How's it going? Going pretty well. Gonna focus on chess today, I think. So hopefully you'll stick with me for that. I know Go's really more your game, but I've played a lot of Go. and not so much chess recently, so I gotta get some chess in. Okay. Well, this doesn't lose a pawn. I mean, this, you know, holds onto the pawn for him. But I can mess up his pawn structure pretty severely. At the price of my bishop pair, but I think it's worth it. I probably should consider d5, but with his pawn on c4, it doesn't seem to quite hold water. And with my knight here. So I think I'm just gonna do this without too much more thinking. Ah, you're learning chess too, good. Yeah, love to hear that. Okay, so now he's got these really bad pawns, which is nice. So probably I just need to castle here. These pawns do a decent job of restricting me on the queen side, though. But yeah, probably just castle. Castling can't be bad. He agrees. So, what's the plan? b6, bishop b7, that kind of business. Seems like good business to me. Martinez the Great, how's it going? Open file looks scary. You mean, which one? This one? Or this one? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is, he does get open files for his rooks, that's true. Okay, he's coming to get me. That's a very aggressive move. I was probably always going to have to play d6. And maybe now is the time. Because I don't particularly want to see e5 on the board. So I think it's d6 time. The b file. Thanks for following, Martinez the Great. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, since I'm castled this way, like, even if he tries to get a lot of firepower going on the b file, not such a big deal. Hopefully. Okay, I thought if ever he did this I would just play queen b8 and then like a6, but now I'm not so sure. Queen d7 makes some sense too, or even queen e7. There are some potential problems here. b7 looks like a bad square to the queen, probably. Probably queen e7. It was a little lazy of me to not look at this. My b5 move. Maybe there's no problems with queen b7, but that's probably where I want to put my bishop. So queen d7 or queen e7? The real question is which knight is going to use, like, you know, which one of these squares is needed by a minor piece. Also, queen b7 just hangs this pawn, so let's not do that. That probably would be something to avoid. I could see either knight wanting to retreat through the 7th rank. I guess I'll go queen e7. Why not e5 instead of d6? Honestly, the structure just doesn't look right to me. I mean, I think I want the pawn on e6 because I really want to play d5 one day, and I need that pawn on e6 to help. If I play e5, like he could even just push past with f5, or he could take, and then I take somehow. But then this pawn on d7 is really quite a liability, I think. e5... Oh yeah, knight f5 also. Yeah. a4. I didn't expect that to be his follow-up. Probably... Well, I want to play a6, but then b6 kind of hangs, which isn't the best. I guess I could just deal with his knight being there. It's sort of pesky. I'm thinking just bishop b7 still. From b8, the queen would cover b6. Good point. Not sure I understand that move. It does connect the rooks, so I guess it's just a good old development move. Let's just bring this rook over. I'm already, in classic me fashion, down to 6 minutes to 14. I kind of prefer white, if I'm being honest. But I don't think either side has a real clear plan. Ooh, maybe I see a semblance of a plan for black. See, it wasn't great. Yeah, it probably wasn't. So a knight move now unleashes an attack on this pawn. But is knight a5 worth doing? You can defend the pawn rather simply. This looks like a nice square for the knight. You prefer black, Alonzo? That's good to hear. Yeah, Miranda, I don't think either side's like crushing it. I mean, the thing is, like, if I can manage the position and get to an endgame, I'm probably just going to be much better because these pawns are such a weakness in an endgame. Okay, I was planning to take with the rook. I don't see any reason to not do that. Okay, I don't want to open up the file, so I'm thinking just b5. And if he takes, I get this pawn. a6 is kind of annoying. I dropped the a7 pawn though. This is the problem. Maybe I'm gonna have to deal with him getting the open A file. It's not something I wanted to have to deal with. Okay, let's just get the knight to a better square, I guess. Yeah, this was the move I didn't want to see. But I think it can be managed. I'm guessing his other rook's gonna come, yeah. But that's okay. It's also okay. Maybe the simplest thing to do is just to play like rook c7. Yeah, let's just... well... let's try rook c7. Gotta be careful about the back rank. Bishop's doing an important job. Probably will have to take a break to play h6 at some point. I don't know. Don't know what to do. I don't know. Let's go e5, I guess. Take towards the center, I suppose. This pawn's pretty... either way, the pawns were going to be a little questionable. Here, I guess. What happened to the music? Oh god, not this jingle. Oh. Now it seems pretty hard for me to do anything. Unfortunately. Luckily his bishop is pretty lousy. Unluckily, I'm losing on time. I think my king is gonna run here. That might be a little crazy. This pawn's just such a liability. Such a liability. Now maybe it's a little easier for my king to defend this pawn and free my queen up to do something. Tired of babysitting this pawn. Guess he's gonna try to break through with g5. I don't know that I really believe in that. I didn't know that we had a time command. Didn't know that we had that. You gonna give me this pawn? Okay, I think I can survive. I think I can survive g5. Potzer sees a check. Really? You gonna make me calculate this? I've got to be better. I guess I don't have much of a choice. King e6, queen e6 check looks like too much. Probably just a draw, but I do have a passer. That's probably a terrible move. I thought I was being clever, but I think it's just terrible. But it's a draw. Okay. But it's a draw. Probably still a draw. But I've got chances. I'm the only side with a chance. That seemed wrong. It might have been wrong. I think I'm still winning. Hey, Art Vega, thank you for the raid, Art. How was your stream, man? I think this passer is gonna be the key. I think he is the key to the plan. Run your king back, please, sir. Okay, now, king a5 or e3? Okay, wait. So close. I think I like king. I think king a5. I'm really not sure. I wish I had more than a minute to calculate it. Stream went fantastic. Glad to hear it. Yeah, he's not going to be able... He can't take this pawn. I think king a5 was the correct... Maybe either move won, but he, like... He can't take the pawn. But he can't not take the pawn. So it's going to be a hard-fought win, it looks like. You think both worked, VR? Thank you for the 100 bits, Art. Okay, anything to worry about here? I think I could just push. Computer's really not happy with all the things going on, unfortunately. Okay, now it is quite simple, thankfully. Alright, he resigned. Phew, okay. Man, I really tried to give that one away, but the passer proved to be a very, very key asset. Okay, Art, enjoy your eggs. Yeah, guys, if you guys haven't checked out Art's stream, I see Alonso already shouted him out, but Art is an excellent, excellent streamer. He's a very strong player from Pakistan, and he plays viewers all the time, and you can really learn a lot by playing Art. I've learned a lot playing Art, so I highly recommend him. Yeah, I think I got a little scared over nothing. The passer's just too important in these endgames. F-Fawn, thank you for the 50 bits, man. Appreciate it. What was wrong with h5? I'm not sure what position you're referring to. What was with h5? Oh, when he played h5? I think when he did that, like, no matter what he did, the kings weren't going to be able to move through on the queen side, but let me get back to that position. If my computer will cooperate, which is unlikely. Okay, it does say h5 was a blunder, but he was already losing. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't think it matters, because if he doesn't play h5, then... Unless he could do, like, king g5 right now? Because if he doesn't play h5, I'm going to play h5 just to ensure that his king can never walk in to these squares. Come on, computer, work. There we go. Pass are overpowered, yeah. Oh, when I played H5, that was just stupid. That, like, the idea was... Let's see, does the computer actually like it? It says I'm still winning, but... The idea is that when he takes, and it says he shouldn't take, actually. So my idea was, okay, is that now these pawns don't defend each other anymore, so maybe my king can come around the mountain and eat both the pawns, whereas before when they're defending each other, I can't do that. But in this case, with the pawn on f5, I thought it was just a bad idea because I never have g6, and I thought it was stupid, but... Black can flex and sack the h-pawn for clout, yeah. Ah, Bobby wants a game. Ah, but Blitz Bobby. Well, I guess this is rapid you're requesting. We can do rapid. Yeah, like, this is an idea in some king and pawn endgames, and even, like, rook and pawn endgames, but I think it wasn't really necessary here. I was running low on time, and it seemed fun, I guess. Apparently I'm completely winning regardless. I mean, the problem is going to persist. Like, I'm gonna walk my king over here. He's going to have to stop me, or I'm going to walk in and win the pawns. And then, as soon as his king is committed, then I'm going to run the pawn, and his king can't do both jobs. So, yeah. Alright, well, that was a satisfying win. Kind of a grind him out affair. Let's see, there were a few blunders here that I want to look at. Because I probably didn't play it perfectly, unsurprisingly. I can take this. Takes. Bishop takes. And then, I don't know. Is Queen f4 really good or something? Or am I just missing something obvious? That's more likely. Knight takes d4. What am I missing? Because now I don't have this. Okay, show me the obvious thing I'm missing, computer. It just says e5 is good. e5 wouldn't really occur to me. Interesting. Yeah, the queen trade was just a mistake for him, but I think he was worse anyway. Was it here? This is the position where it says he made the losing move. Oh yeah, because he hung the pawn for no reason. Ooh, I never considered queen b1. I was thinking maybe I'll defend the bishop with the queen. I looked at bishop b1. Queen b1 never occurred to me, but I like queen b1. In that position we were looking at, let's see the full thing. I didn't look at all of it. Well, it's not giving a free pawn because my queen's defending it. Now, what I don't understand is why it says castling is a better move than saving the bishop. What? What? Why is castling better than saving the bishop? Okay, now it's... What is castles here? Okay, now I have to see what's going on here. Black's only a little better? Knight b5? Okay. Who's losing their mind here, me or Stockfish? Queen b8 makes sense. e5. What is... This is ridiculous. Is my knight... Oh, my knight has to go back to g8? That's kind of funny. Or queen... Well, I'm not playing queen takes. Oh, he doesn't have rook. Okay, whatever. This is a stupid computer line. That's my conclusion, is that it's a stupid computer line. So yeah, he hung the pawn for no reason. Take, here, trade, check, and then yeah, this is like he's losing here, and then now the king of pawn in game is just completely losing. So